Yeah, we fucking up bands, make it again. Don't understand, don't comprehend, do not pretend. When will it end? It just began. We toured the land, told her to come. Who is she with? We on the run. She brought a friend, hop in the back. Is she the one? Shit, nah, she ain't the one. My day ones know I post up, so just come through. If you say nothing, you glow up, she can come too. Can't say nothing when he choked us, so just cut him loose. We stay calm when we froze up, that's what diamonds do. You fucking around, but you mess with the king. You thought you had me, but it was a fling. We in Jamaica, we doing our thing. All of the things and we buying some rings. But you ain't got one and we flying jets. Yeah, you a hater, but you not a threat. Right mind, I don't need a ghost. Fly high, we don't need a host. We buying hounds on the East Coast. My bread, I don't need toast. Got Wi-Fi on the speedboat. Couple dimes in the safe though. My guys, yeah, we do the most. I buy all these new stocks. A mile high in that blue fox. My time, we don't need clocks, no. We fuck around getting fancy as shit. Just bought a pound, I ain't trying to quit. Don't come around unless you taking a hit. Brought a new sound and it's all about to shift. Got a few girls and they on good health. Teaching to build up the family wealth. You acting mad and you throwing a fit. This how we live cause we fancy as shit. You just want it, Cloud, I understand now. You want a ready nigga, take your hand now. Don't got time for this, I need a couple bands now. You feeling lonely, go get you a couple friends now. Yeah, we fucking up bands, make it again. Don't understand, don't comprehend, do not pretend. When will it end? It just began, we toured the land. Told her to come, who is she with? We on the run, she brought a friend. Hop in the back, is she the one? Shit, nah, she ain't the one. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's poppin'. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just don't let they sat in. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stop checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. I see you looking, I see you watching. Wasn't too long ago, we was just talking. I'm sorry you hate me now, and I don't mean that I'm sorry for me. I'm just sorry for you, cause you won't get to see what a high king can do when he's given the chance to become what he knew he could. Now my shit's popping, oh, and I'm shocking. I'm just from Buffalo, I shouldn't make it. Was right by my auntie, but that woman hated me. Good at pretending for everyone faking it. Now I'm awake and I see why they made the choice to kick me out just as soon as I made the choice. Now I'm a king, yeah, that's the thing. Happens a lot. Fatherless kids, yeah, we come by the lot. Changing shit whether you like it or not. He would come like it or not. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just don't let they sat in. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stop checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. Fuck the whole industry, music and media. Started my own shit, I don't think they feeling me. I just don't get it, so fuck it. I'm done with all this luck shit. Y'all think y'all scaring me, so I address it. But now all your niggas is running. All of your mouths is just running. No talent, but your shit is funded. Now all y'all think y'all real funny. Clown flexing with that fake money. Can't buy shit without real shit, so you rent shit cause you real dummy. Just invest in mine like a broker. New money coming soon. Yo, last post got like 50,000, but you can't fill the fucking room. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just don't let they sat in. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stop checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice.
He's heating up!
Come on, hey.
bandwagon. Done been through that hellfire. Came out lethal like a red dragon. Same old rapper with the same old flows. Color dreads with the pants sagging. Got that fame, but you sold your soul. You a warlock, I'm the dark assassin. Said thick stacks, mo change, big bags, faux chains. Get that money, said big facts, no gains, big stats, mo fame. We back stunts, said big names on stage, big trap, no shame. Going in, running that big check, my name, sign that, more rain. Come back home and just come up, hey. Let's be with that drama, hey. Saw that fatty mama, hey. Told her I
am the danger.
Come up, hey. Let's be with that drama, hey. Saw that fatty mama, hey. Told her I don't wanna, hey.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 3210 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, bustas, hustlers, and a yeel hose? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beescast is brought to you, is sponsored by Everesting K2, flexing on all you
The fucking Catalina wine.
All right, fam, welcome to the show, 3210, Tuesday, February the 18. Thanks for being here. Stoked to have you. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, everything available at the Daily Swole, whether you're watching on Rumble, on YouTube, listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Share the show with your friends. Leave us a 5-star review. Thanks for being here. And of course, if you want to take your fitness to the next level, join us over at SoulNormusX.com. We're fresh off an Accountability Monday. We had new releases. We got new merch. We got new content inside the Swole Normus app. You can head on into the App Store or Google Play and download the Swole Normus app today. And of course, start your custom playlist, start one of our programs, stream yoga classes to your TV, everything in the palm of your hand. Head on over to the App Store, Google Play, and download the Swole Normus app today. We also have brand new merch, the Department of Gym Efficiency, now available. BOGO, buy one, get one 50% off. Buy two, get two 50% off. Buy seven, get seven 50% off. Buy 47, get 47% off, and get your own personal reach around from myself, yours truly. So if you're looking for that, you know, that beard tickles, but I got you. I got your back over at papaswolio.com. 47. You have to purchase 47 though. So anyway, papaswolio.com, brand new merch. Very excited to have everyone here. Let's get on into that tip. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. All right, Swole text for this week was about evening routines. What is your evening routine and what are you working on improving with it? Give me details. Today we're kicking off with Danny, and Danny says, I'm working on going to bed at the same time every night. Been sleeping much better, but I need a much better sleep schedule. Very, very important, Danny. Pam says, I get my clothes and shoes ready for gym in the morning. I get my water bottle and electrolytes, my Redmond electrolytes, next to the sink, do nighttime brain gains, which is non-negotiable. I go to bed around the same time. I am working on not drinking liquids later in the night. That would help with not getting up 3 to 4 times to pee. Absolutely. So, you know, you shouldn't be drinking any liquids. Really start tapering it off around 6, 7 o'clock, especially if you're going to sleep at 9, 10, 11. You really need to taper that down. So get your electrolytes in early Start tapering it off, and that should definitely help. And just go to the bathroom a few times before bed. Make sure you squeeze it out. You should be trickling. That way you're not interrupting your sleep. So that just takes a little bit of planning. Sandy says, I typically do segment intending at night. Segment intending at night. So I have a plan for the next day. I am working on getting better at meal prep the night before so I can maximize my morning routine. Segment intending. That sounds fancy. That sounds fancy. Any other recommendations or any other personal preferences, drop in the comments down below. We do have some questions on Instagram. Today, I'm feeling spicy, so we're going to bring up TikTok, which is, this could be a hot mess. So we'll bring up TikTok for some questions. Drop your questions in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. If we have questions, we are taking them now. So welcome everyone who's joining the stream. Let's get the first question from Instagram, and we'll take any questions. Again, if you're just joining on TikTok, this is the Daily Swole podcast, live on Rumble, live on YouTube every day. And we're introducing TikTok to the question portion of the show. So if you have questions, drop in the comments live. And if you want to find the full show, follow the Daily Swole on Rumble, on YouTube, and of course, Spotify and Apple Podcasts, whatever app you like. So the Daily Swole available everywhere. The Swole card. What is the Swole card today? The Swole card is Swole season. Let's fucking go. Drop in the comments. I forgot about that. Hashtag Swole season on Rumble for a chance to win today's Swole card. So let's get into it. Very nice. Hashtag Swole season. I forgot about the Swole card today. It's a nice one. Swole season. Today I'm rocking the brand new I Heart Cow Farts because you know cow farts are destroying the environment. Oh my God. You should only eat kale. Lies. I love cow farts. You know why? Because cows make them, and cows are delicious, and Daddy wants to eat. Daddy wants to eat them cows. All right, we're taking questions. Let's see. Let's take the first one from Instagram. Again, if you have questions on TikTok, only taking questions, drop in the comments below. Sniper Queen on Instagram says, benefits of creatine and protein shake, please. Creatine's fantastic. I think everyone should be taking creatine. It's fantastic. You don't have to take a fancy kind. You don't have to eat candy or gummies. Just mix the powder in. Take 5 grams a day. It's absolutely fantastic. The benefits are great for psychological health, for mental health, for muscle strength. It's fantastic. Protein shakes are optional. Make sure you get a grass-fed and finished whey. Don't get anything with flavorings. Get unflavored. You have to find ones that are corn and soy-free. You don't want soy lecithin or sunflower lecithin. There's a bunch of good brands out there. I get mine on Amazon. I have it in the Amazon store, but you can find something that works best for you. You don't need it. You just need to make sure you're getting enough protein. It can be beneficial, but make sure you're getting your foundational nutrition in first. Philip Inul on Instagram. Papa Swolio, is 1 egg, 2 egg white omelet overrated? Absolutely. Why are you eating egg whites? Eat the whole fucking egg. Eat the whole egg.
Matt Damon.
Eat the whole egg. I never get rid of my egg whites or get rid of the egg yolk. If anything, I'd eat more egg yolks than egg whites. But if I'm eating eggs, I'm eating over easy, sunny side up, and eat the whole egg. Get pastured eggs. High quality eggs are important. The quality matters. The quality matters. All right. Drop your questions in the comments down below. If you don't get questions from TikTok, we'll shut it down. So we're only taking questions. Let's see. Selec. Do you fast? Papa Swolio, do you fast? I do not. We talked about that yesterday or the day before. I don't do any fasting anymore. I've played around with it, and I don't find it ideal, especially for maximizing muscle growth. Joe Davison on TikTok. What's the best diet for high metabolism? I can't seem to put weight on. You need to be lifting heavy weights, progressive overload, and more food. So have you done an elimination diet? Food quality matters. You're just not eating enough. The best diet is eating steak, beef, eggs, raw dairy. I prefer raw dairy. Some people fearmonger about raw dairy, but it's fantastic if you're getting high quality food. But meat and fruit and more of it. But make sure that you want to make sure that you're providing the proper stimulus that your body is going to require to build muscle. You don't want to put on fat. You don't want to put on weight. You want to build muscle. So make sure you're not just gaining fat. A lot of people bulk and cut and they don't build any muscle. They just get fat and they get skinny. Gabriel, love the content, big dog. Live well and stay blessed. Likewise. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Mixing eggs with beef is fantastic. You want an amazing meal, mix yourself some ground beef, maybe make a patty or just ground beef and just put like a sunny side up egg on it. It's fantastic. Fantastic. All right, Danny Colorado 14 on Instagram. Papa Swole, what are your tips for knee pain when doing walking lunges? If you have knee pain, you don't want to avoid it. So the problem is you have weak knees and you need to be training them. I would recommend doing things like reverse sled. Step downs are fantastic for knee strength. Make sure you're training your calves. Make sure you're training your anterior tibialis. Jefferson curls are fantastic. If you've downloaded the Swolenormous app, you can check out the knee mobility masterclass, the hip mobility masterclass, and the ankle mobility masterclass. So a lot of times when people do lunges, they're actually training their adductors and their glutes. They're not getting their knees over their toes enough. If you want to target your quads, you need to drive your knees forward. Knees forward. Drive your knees forward. And if that bothers you, get a slant board. Start light, progressively overload like anything else, but you need to make sure that you're strengthening your knees. So you have mobility issues, and mobility is strength. Mobility is strength, so you need to make sure you're addressing that. Okie dokie, let's see. Ivan says, I'm allergic to eggs, Papa Swole. I failed at life. I'm sorry to hear that. All eggs, or have you tried quality eggs? Have you tried only having the yolks? Some people have allergies based on genetics or something that you grew up with and you exposed yourself to. So it happens. It happens. Not everyone is the same, so you might have to work around that a little bit. Sorry to hear that. Eggs are super nutrient dense. Ibra, Papa Swole, I have a question. I have to lose 5 kilograms in 1 month. What should I do? The same things we talk about, build muscle. It's not about the weight loss. You need to build muscle. And why do you have to lose 10 pounds in a month? You don't have to do anything. If you left something till the last minute, you're going to cut corners and you don't want to just get skinny and sacrifice muscle mass. So build muscle, minimize fat. Whether you're fat or skinny, you need to put on muscle. Warlord James, I got the gastric bypass surgery. What plan to build muscle back, not fat? Same thing that you would do. I don't know why people get gastric bypass. I mean, your situation is your situation. I'm not a fan of that. I'm a fan of habitual changes and changing your habits properly. That way you don't limit what your stomach can do and risk stretching your stomach back out again. A lot of people get gastric bypass and gain the weight right back because their habits don't change. So you're going to have trouble eating enough protein because of your stomach capacity. But it's building muscle, it's strength training, it's progressively overloading, it's frequency of training, creating the stimulus, hitting it again, trying to add weight, trying to add reps, eating enough protein. The same thing that anyone else needs to do to build muscle. You're just more limited maybe with your consumption now. Awoken Minded. Papa Swole, do you recommend cardio one certain day or do before the workout? Never do cardio before a workout. Don't lift weights for cardio and don't exhaust yourself before you're lifting weights. If you want to build muscle, if that's your goal, and in my opinion, it should be for pretty much everyone, you don't want to do cardio first. All right. Nydia says, Papa Swole, my mom doesn't speak English, but she always sends me Vete al puto gimnasio every day. Your mom is super based. That's a good mom right there. I love it. My mom doesn't speak English, but she tells me to go to the puto gimnasio every day. Good stuff. Tell your mom I said hi. She knows me. She knows. We love our mommies. All right. Unoriginal Crab on Instagram. What a name. What a name. Where does your motivation come from? To be healthy? I want to be able to wipe my own ass when I'm 80 years old. So what better motivation than take care of your health? Seriously. What else is there? I want to be strong. I want to be capable. You feel good. You look good. You're able to do things. You don't get fatigued easily. It's fantastic. Makes life easier. Understand that when you're lifting weights and you're building muscle and you're getting stronger, understand everything in your life gets easier. Everything. There's nothing in your life that gets harder by lifting weights. Everything gets easier. You are getting stronger. Everything in your life is lighter. Picking up a pen, I know it sounds silly, but picking up a bag, picking up a pillow, anything, everything is lighter. Life gets easier physically when you're stronger because everything is the same weight. You're stronger. You can lift things and move things easier. There's no downside to lifting weights and building muscle. No downside. Absolutely no downside. Everything is easier. You're able to lift things against the gravitational pull of the earth easier. Everything gets easier. You're getting stronger. Life gets easier, objectively. Okay. Let's see. Sounds crazy, but I feel having fun with the girlfriend 2 or 3 times a day is a good workout. Slinging that big pee-pee. Good for you. Parker463, thank you for the super chat. Bro, are you reading chats from 5 different places? Hashtag Swole season. I am because I'm a lunatic. We're actually live 3 places. 3 places. TikTok, Rumble, and YouTube. Yes, I am. I'm reading chats from 5 different places. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Who does that? Who just reads chats from everywhere? That's right. Wherever you are, I will be. Cow farts. Hell yeah, man. Eat that steak. Let's see. Craig, is Tangat Ali a good supplement or just TikTok hype? I forget if I've dabbled with that in the past. Isn't that supposed to raise your testosterone naturally or as a result of taking it? Isn't that what that's for? Like a testosterone booster? I wouldn't say it's necessarily hype. Maybe there is some benefits to it, but if you're trying to take whatever it is, Tangat Ali, and you're not eating enough meat, you're not eating enough protein, you're not training hard, you're not getting sleep and getting sunlight, it's one of those things that you're not necessarily going to notice a massive difference. People need to work on those fundamentals. You know, these are things that are a little bit more granular at a higher level. If your diet is shit, taking this kind of stuff, like taking creatine, but your diet sucks, that's not going to make up for it. You know what I mean? Haven't seen you in forever. Thought they got you. Well, I'm restricted everywhere. My views on Instagram are down. Everything's down for my stuff. I mean, I'm sending the same message over and over again. And it's not that people don't want to see it. It's just that they don't get as much reach as they used to. So it kind of sucks. It's up to the apps and the algorithms, what they want to show and what they're trying to prioritize. But at the same time, I don't care. Go to the effing gym. I'll censor that just for the live. So, you know, it is what it is. When we get into the balls deep content on the show, we'll shut off Instagram. So if you want to catch the full show, come on over to Rumble at The Daily Swole or YouTube at The Daily Swole, and you can catch the full show. So we're only here for the questions. Only here for the questions for right now. Can't kill the Swole. I'll stream on Telegram. I'll stream anywhere. I'd stream just right to the website. If they were really restricting, we'd have the Telegram chat, and I would just embed the video in the app and stuff. Pam says, I see a difference health and mobility has done between ages parents and mom-in-law. My dad is still rocking at almost 85, always been active and social, makes a huge difference. Certainly does. I think a lot of you, once you get older, I'm 41, and depending on how old you are, you could drop it in the chat, but there's a certain age where you start seeing your peers or people that are your age. And I think it's usually around 35 to 40, I would say. Some people look like shit when they're younger. It is what it is. But you get to that like 30s, 40s range, and people that exercise and people that don't, it's night and day. Look like 2 different people. People that are 30 and 40 look 50 and 60. And people that exercise when they're 40 and they've been taking care of their health, they look 30. You look younger. So once you get into like 30s and 40s, you start to see the real difference, the disparity. You might not notice it as much. When you're 20 or 30, you just haven't had that many years of compounded poor habits. But when you're taking care of yourself, you start getting into your 40s and 50s, you notice night and day. All of a sudden, the separation between people that don't take care of their health and people that do, the people that do, it's like you're just maintaining and you're looking good and all that stuff. And then when you're not, you look just like trash. It really starts to separate when you're in your 30s and 40s. Especially in the 40s. I see pictures. I don't use Facebook really, but sometimes I'll see people from college or high school and, just, hey, they have families and stuff. Good. I wish the best for them, but I'm like, oh my God, that person's like the obese accountant that never took care of their health. It's the people, it's the things that I've been warning against for years and years and years. And they look like completely different people relative to myself and relative to people that exercise. Notice a huge difference. BZD, bro, I'm down 25 pounds. Thank you for the motivational videos. That's dope. Good for you. I see a lot of people saying I've lost 45 pounds, I've lost 25 pounds. Good for you guys. Dustin, Pop, I just got my shirts and phone case, top notch. Excellent, wear it well. Tag me. W shirt, bro, I need that shirt. By the way, everything, we might be running some specials on TikTok shop, but if you click the link in my bio, buy one, get one 50% off. So this is a new release from like last week, I think. We do new releases every single week over at papasoyo.com, but major sales, papasoyo.com, buy one, get one 50% off. Dom, Papasoyo, what are your thoughts on L-carnitine capsules? I don't personally take it. So those are my thoughts on it. And I'm only just sharing that because I think I took it like 20 years ago, but I don't remember if I saw any benefits. So I personally don't take it. I don't have any opinion for you directly on that. Jen on Rumble, I'll be 42 in June and most of my family members that are close to my age are pre-diabetic. Holy hell, even my best friend who is 37 died in November because she didn't take care of her health. Mark says I have a coworker who's 30 and he looks like late 40s going on 50. Cerny says, so true, people my age, 69 years old, look like death warmed over, hunched over with a walker, hell no. Bumble Hunter, my lady is 45. She works out consistently and looks 35. I fucking won. Yeah, you did. John says the Roman testosterone support pills have vitamin D, magnesium, zinc, copper, maca root, and ashwagandha. 50 years old and wake up pitching a tent every morning. Hey, oh. Look at you, John. Good for you. Titty City? Titty City 8. Will you be at the Arnold in Columbus this month? No, I will not. I ain't leaving Florida. It's way too nice. I'm not going to the snow. Fuck that shit. It's beautiful down here. 70s, 80s, sunny. I was roasting my nips all morning. Great. You got me back in the gym 2 years ago. Strongest and best I've ever felt. Thank you. You're very welcome. Keith on YouTube says, steak, eggs, lamb, the lion diet is awesome for healing. Chicken isn't that good. You never know what's been done to it, organic or not. Anytime you have monogastric animals, you are risking quality. You need to really know where your food's coming from. That's why I just prefer grass-fed and finished beef. That's my preference. Once in a while, we get really high-quality chicken. We'll make a little bit. Mama Soyo likes chicken now and again, but I always say I don't feel like vegetables tonight. She's making chicken. I'm like, I want steak. I call chicken a vegetable. Chicken's a vegetable. Chicken is a vegetable. All right, taking more questions. Drop in the chat. Welcome TikTok. Again, merch, buy one, get one 50% off, papasoyo.com. But also come on over to Rumble or YouTube at The Daily Swole if you want to catch the full show. We're live every day. Not always live on TikTok, but come on over and catch the show. You can also listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, taking questions every day, and many more things. Tom Lenchant on Instagram, Papasolio, how heavy should a steel club be for a beginner? Steel club, no more than 5 pounds, and perhaps less, 4 or 3 pounds. But usually if you buy them on Amazon and it's steel, you're not going to find, I think you can find 3 pounds steel. I'm not sure. You can find 4 pounds steel, but if it's 2 pounds, it's going to be plastic. So no more than 5 pounds. Remember, if it's steel, it's going to be very small. And then if it's 5 pounds and it's wood, it's going to be a lot larger because of the density of wood is less dense. So I really love wood clubs, but they're more expensive, but you get a better swing. You get a much smoother swing and torque with it. But no more than 5 pounds. And perhaps less. Big Dan, surfing lives and spreading love. I absolutely love your stuff. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate you for being here. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe, follow the show. Yvonne Lopez, thoughts on TRT? I'm open to it personally. I haven't done it, but I'd be transparent if I did. Talk to your doctor. I think people need to improve their food and their lifestyle habits before dabbling with that, because then you'll get the most out of it. If your diet's shit, you're sleeping like shit, no kidding, you have low testosterone. You know, you eat like crap, You don't get sunlight, you don't exercise. I'm not talking about you as an individual, but people that, trash their bodies and they have a crappy lifestyle, yeah, you're going to have low T. You want to make sure you raise it naturally as much as possible with lifestyle habits, and then you'll actually benefit if you do TRT, but that's a personal choice. Mr. Tickles, these names. What do I do if I'm addicted to bad food and want to change my diet, but it's hard? Yeah, cool story, bro. You're addicted to food. No shit. Everyone needs food. You have bad habits and you're eating poison that's designed to make you compulsively buy it and eat more of it. You're eating a lot of seed oils and ultra processed sugar and stuff like that. Like that shirt? papaswolio.com. Buy one, get one 50% off. Link is in my bio if you're interested in merch. So buy one, get one 50% off all designs. And no matter where you watch the content, anytime you see me wearing a hat or a shirt, everything that I have in any of my videos are all available over at papaswolio.com. Okie dokie. I like the person wearing the shirt. Hey, that's this guy. That's this guy.
Hi, puppy.
Ricky T says, thanks for the motivation, Papa Swole. You're down 150 pounds since last June. That's unreal. That's great. That's why I like mixing up the lives, because sometimes people just use TikTok or they just use Instagram. So for the question portion, mixing it up a little bit. Tammy Keaton, any tips for menopausal women? Yeah, lifting weights, high protein. What's your nutrition like? I always like to ask individually because it depends on the individual. What really matters is where you are and then what you can do to improve what you're currently doing. So I could just say generic things. It's going to be the same type of health protocols for any type of human being. So what are you actually doing? And then I can maybe give you insights as to, hey, you can be doing more of this. What's your nutrition like? What's your training like? What's your sleep habits like? All those things matter. Electrolyte balance, very important. Elizabeth says, up your animal fat and protein intake, lift heavy several days a week, research creatine before jumping in. It works for some. There's really no reason to not take creatine unless you have a specific doctor's order or something of that sort. Pretty much everyone should be taking creatine. And you don't need any kind of fancy, over-marketed BS type of creatine. Just a quality, like micronized creatine monohydrate, totally fine. But sometimes people might have digestive issues. Maybe you don't like 5 grams at one time. You take 2.5 and 2.5. Like, that's totally fine too. You don't have to load it. Just start with 2.5 grams a day. Maybe do 2.5 grams twice a day or up it to 5. Maybe you like it in the morning with some orange juice. Maybe you like it after or during your workout. It doesn't matter when you take it as long as you take it consistently. So I like taking my creatine first thing in the morning because it's like, hey, I'm mixing my electrolytes. I put some creatine in and I just do it so I know I'm getting it in. And sometimes I'll add a little bit more around my workout. Like I'll put another 2 grams in my electrolyte mix. Is creatine good to take if you're trying to lose weight? Yes. You're not trying to lose weight. You're trying to lose fat. You want to build muscle. So again, stop talking about losing weight. You want to build muscle. So everyone needs to build muscle. Everyone. If you're fat, you need to build muscle. If you're skinny, you need to build muscle. You don't have enough muscle mass. I'm not saying that to be rude. It's just a fact. We don't have an obesity epidemic. We have a lack of muscle mass in this country and in the world. Build muscle, lift weights. Jason, you don't need supplements. You get it from red meat. You can. You're not getting as much as creatine supplementation, that's for sure. But yes, you do get creatine in meat. But you're not getting 5 grams, for example. And again, everyone's going to benefit differently from supplementing with creatine. So again, your body will have kind of like your resting stores of creatine based on your nutrition, based on X, Y, and Z. You'll have X amount of creatine in your body. So if you're naturally low based on your nutrition, supplementing, you might notice more of a difference. If you're already kind of around your saturated level, supplementation, you might not notice as much of a difference, just kind of topping off based on your diet and based on everything else. Hey bro, what's your blackie? What's your thoughts on the carnivore diet? I think it's great as an elimination. Personally, I'm not a fan of carnivore long-term. I like my carbs. I like fruit, meat and fruit, goated. But again, you're doing an elimination diet. You could test certain plant foods. You could test certain vegetables, different things, fermented vegetables, sauerkraut, fermented pickles. Like there's a lot of options out there. But generally meat and fruit is a great way to go. William Mountain, building muscle is hard because you need more than force, need motivation. Motivation is the difference. Motivation has nothing to do with building muscle. Nothing to do with it. You need force. It's internal force overcoming external resistance. So what you need to do is be eating enough protein, providing a stimulus, training close to failure with whatever rep scheme you choose, recovering efficiently, and then trying to add weight and or reps the next time you train those body parts. So we can talk about training splits and this, that, and the other. But bottom line, you need to be tracking your workouts and then adding weight or adding reps. You need to be very intentful with your training. A lot of people go and they go to the gym. I say go to the fucking gym. You need to go. But then people just go for fatigue. They go to the gym. I went to the gym today and they do things and they sweat. Oh, I feel tired. That doesn't mean you're getting results. You can do 30 sets for a workout and not build any muscle. After that initial newbie gains, you might build some muscle at the beginning, but then you'll plateau because you're not progressively overloading. You're not training with intent. You're doing a lot of fatigue without getting the stimulus to match and minimizing your fatigue. So again, you need the growth stimulus. You need to be adding weight, adding reps, proper recovery, coats of paint again, and then repeat, being relentlessly consistent, not taking weeks off, not training a body part once a week. You need frequency and you need stimulus. Joe Parks, good question. Papa Swole, do you still need to watch calories with meat and fruit? If you're eating nutrient-dense food, you're not going to have to worry so much about calorie counting. Now, do calories and energy balance matter? Sure. But if you're eating, let's say, meat and eggs and fruit, it's very hard to overconsume if you're training heavy and you're lifting heavy. You're going to get full. You're going to be sitting there with a plate of meat and just get full halfway through because you're not getting that constant mouth pleasure. You're not getting that constant palate stimulus. If you're just going sweet and then salt and this, and you're just eating all sorts of crap, or you're eating vegetable oils and seed oils that don't give you that same satiety mechanism, they don't trigger the same type of fullness, you tend to overconsume. If you're eating and focusing on protein the most, you're going to get full. So stop filling your stomach with garbage, and you're not going to have to worry about excessive calories. It's going to be very hard for you to eat even a slight surplus because you're just going to be full. And you don't have to be in a crazy surplus to build muscle. You could be in a slight surplus, maybe even around maintenance, because you're still providing the stimulus. And as you build more muscle, as you lay more contractile proteins, you can slowly increase your protein to match and to maintain that lean mass. And this is why I'm always talking about increasing your weight, tracking your workouts, because if you're getting stronger, if you're increasing your reps and you're increasing your weight over time, you are building muscle. So it's important to gauge that. If you're losing overall body weight, and your weights are going down and you're losing, you're not providing a proper stimulus, you're not getting enough protein, you need to increase your consumption. Your performance is the metric of whether or not it's working. So I'm training full body every other day, and if I see my numbers going up, I know my programming is on point. If it's not going up, then something has to change. Yeah, people always talk about, doesn't creatine cause balding? I don't know, does it? Look at my fucking head. Not for me. What size t-shirt do you wear? This is an XL. I'm 220 pounds. Okay, Dixon, hi Papa. So I have a question for you. When I do my bench press, is it okay to arch my back? Yeah, you don't want to do an excessive arch. What's really important is your sternum and your rib cage position. You don't want to be like coming down and rounding your back when you're doing pressing. So you want to make sure you have your scapula retracted, proper form, proper positioning. I personally don't do barbell bench. I like my chest press machines or Smith machine. I like those better. More stable exercise will allow you to increase your strength and allow you to, in general, get in better position than free weights. I'm not against free weights. I use free weights most of my life. I've seen better progress by switching to more stable exercises. Just personal preference. If I had to choose barbell bench, like free weight versus dumbbell, I would choose dumbbell personally. Piero Lipa, Papa Swolio, what are good shoulder workouts? For shoulders, you need really, let's see. I would say three exercises. 3 general movements. You want a lateral raise, you want to post some posterior deltoid work, and you want a shoulder press. That's all you need. You don't need front raises or any of that shit. What I would recommend for lateral raises is to do lateral raises or upright rows with, dumbbells. You could do dumbbells, or you use a cable machine where you can adjust the height so you can get tension from the lengthened position of the lateral raise and mix that up. So I'll do, depending on the workout, if I'm doing heavy T-bar rows, I'm not going to hit posterior deltoid in that workout. And I usually alternate posterior deltoid work and lateral raises with overhead pressing. So in one workout, I'll do overhead pressing, and then another workout, I'll do lateral raise or posterior deltoid. So I don't do them all in the same workout because it's redundant. There's no need to be doing T-bar rows and posterior deltoid isolation. You're just beating a dead horse. How many reps per set, and how many sets per workout depends on your frequency. Depends on your training split and your frequency. Take a moment, hit that like button. If you're watching, wherever you're watching, hit the like button, tap the screen, all that stuff. We're live on Rumble and YouTube at The Daily Swole. Make sure you share the show with your friends, all that stuff. Mystery Man, do you still have some of those LGBT shirts? They were hilarious. The Muscle Alphabet, yeah. Every shirt is always available all year round. So we'll promote Christmas ones or 4th of July ones. We'll do some featured collections around certain times of the year. But all the designs, you can go on the website and just scroll. So I Heart Cow Farts. I think I wore this one yesterday. So this is just, I have hundreds of shirts around here. So we have this one. What's the date today? The 18th. So if you're into St. Patty's Day, we got here. We got Go to the Fukin Gym. Can you see that? Yeah. So there's another good one that you can check out over at papaswolio.com. The Muscle Alphabet shirts. Those are goated. Janine, how to improve my grip strength. My grip prevents me from going heavier on deadlifts. Dead hangs and club work are my recommendations. How tall at 220? I'm under 6 feet. I'm like 5'10", 5'11". So again, when I talk about not weighing yourself has benefits. You wake up, go to the bathroom, pee, poop, and then weigh yourself. But I don't do it I'm trying to make it go up or down. I'm observing it. I actually don't want it to go up unless my performance is going up. So my ideal for me is keeping around the same body weight, but my numbers going up. So if my weight is around 220 and it's fluctuating, it's 219, it's 221, it's 220, it's 219, depending on the morning. But over the past couple of weeks, it's around 219, 220. But my numbers are all going up, which means I'm building muscle. I'm minimizing how much fat I'm putting on. So if you're going up, if you put on 5 pounds, but your weights aren't going up, you're just putting on fat. So you're getting fatter. Oh, the scale says heavier. Who cares? You're not building muscle. The whole point is you don't want to gain weight without building muscle. You're going to put on some fat, in general, but that's what I'm saying when it comes to weighing yourself. If you compare it to your training logs and you see that you're getting stronger, but your weight's staying the same, that means you're not putting on extra body fat, or you're minimizing that, and you're building muscle. So if your weight's going up and you're not getting stronger, then you're putting on fat. If you're losing some weight, but your strength is going up, you might be losing a little extra body fat and still building muscle. If your weights start to stagnate and you keep on losing weight, or you've dropped like 4 or 5 pounds and your strength is kind of like lacking, you need to beef it back up. Kim Wienals. Hello. Hey, Papa. Love the success you have achieved. Been watching you since Daily Swole episode 347. Look at that. Wow. Come on over and keep on watching. So for reference, since episode 347, today we're on episode 3210. Architect, he is talking with himself. No, I'm talking to you guys, which is why I'm bored out of my mind. So I'll get the chodes out of the chat. It's okay. You can't hurt my feelings. Been doing this too long. Have you heard of Sam Sulik? I have. It's a great question. I work in a place that I have to walk 8 hours. How can I build muscle like anyone else? Lift heavy weights, eat more food, train hard. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate you. You should come on over on Rumble and YouTube and catch the show more often. I remember you. It's been a while. Welcome back. Welcome back. You're the reason for my screen name. Shut up and lift. I like it. I like it. I'm a fan. Eddie, hey Papa, how to cut sugary drinks. Don't drink them. You are dehydrated. Get some electrolytes and drink that. Most people are dehydrated, and that doesn't mean more water. That means more electrolytes. You can get this shirt on the website, papaswolio.com. Buy one, get one. 50% off. Yeah, Jeremy, what's going on with Kash Patel? What happened with that? I know Tulsi got confirmed. I know RFK got confirmed. What's going on with that? I haven't heard anything. They're really hiding that, huh? What's the latest update? I forgot about that. See what they do? They blast in the news and then just kind of suck it back, and so much going on. They just pretend like everyone forgets. I guess I did forget. So much has happened. John says, Papa, personal experience, dumbbells are easier on my shoulders, not a fixed movement pattern like barbell I've done for years on end. Yeah, and that's another reason why, for example, for incline, yesterday I did, I love my Smith machine. I did incline Smith machine. So Smith machine is a great way to get the benefits of a barbell or loading, but kind of treat it a little bit more customization. So if you're doing a barbell, you have to literally go up and down because you're against gravity. But on a Smith machine, it's on a track, so you can get into a different position and push on the bar and adjust it more than you could if it was just a free bar. So dumbbells or a Smith machine, I recommend. And what I do is with my Smith machine, I put a band around it for chest pressing. So I anchor it to the top, which just kind of smooths out the strength profile. So it makes it a little bit lighter at the bottom and challenges it a little bit more when you, it matches the strength curve of the chest a little bit better. So it kind of takes a little edge off at the bottom, and then the weight increases as you push, but not super dramatically. So it smooths out the profile by making it a little bit more of an ascending profile, but slightly. So I really like that on a Smith machine for pressing. You keep asking me how to cut, build muscle, and don't eat inflammatory foods and do that for months and years. There's no how to cut. You just have to stop being a fat ass. People think that they have to bulk. You have to eat 1,000 calories extra a day to put on muscle. No, that's how you put on fat. That's how you get fat. And the problem is people bulk, they put on a lot of fat, and then they lose the fat. They look at the scale. I gained 30 pounds in 3 months, and they lose 30 pounds, and they're still skinny because you just gained fat and lost fat. You didn't build any muscle. So a lot of times people bulk and cut and they look the same before and after. It's a waste of time. Focus on building muscle and the weight will come. If you're building muscle, you're getting bigger. You're putting on weight. You just don't want to put on fat weight. You want to put on muscle weight. What do I think about chili? Like making your own? Make it with good ingredients. Make it with grass-fed and finished beef. I don't really know how you make chili, but don't put in things that cause gut distress and inflammation. Don't put beans. Don't be eating, I don't eat beans. Don't eat famine food. Lots of beef. Oh my God, your shirt is everything. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you're using beans, look into it because high in lectin content can cause a lot of inflammation. That's why beans, they make you fart because it causes intestinal distress. But if you pressure cook them, it'll make them more digestible, but I don't eat beans. Fuck that. Just make beef. Beef sludge. I heart cow farts. Check out the website. Link is in my bio if you're watching on TikTok. Who else is watching the Daily Swole live between sets? Good man. Good man. Time to make some gains. You're missing all the soundboards on the podcast, but vegan bodybuilders aren't real. Tammy says, my gym right now is 3 flights of stairs, sometimes with a full rucksack. Modified squats with arm raises work really well for me. Good for you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good questions on TikTok. About time we get some good TikTok questions. All right, last chance for questions. Martial arts mama watching between sets. Happy to have you here. All right. Ah. Does your sour cream cannon still have its turtleneck? Jesus Christ. Sour cream cannon. Dewey says people who think chili shouldn't have meat in it are weirdos. Yeah, that should be a capital offense. More meat. Brittany, I'm stuck at 180 what, pounds? I do yoga and go to the gym and cut my calories considerably, but I'm stuck. Help. Well, I don't know what you're eating. I don't know what you're doing at the gym. So again, you go to the gym. Cool. So does the person who works at the front desk. So does the janitor. And I'm not saying that to be rude, but it's true. You could have a gym membership and not know how to use it. You can go to the gym and be just exhausting yourself and not doing effective training. Are you doing heavy weights? Are you lifting to build muscle? Or are you afraid you're going to get, quote, bulky? And stop obsessing with the scale. Again, the whole point is you want to build muscle. And ladies, you want to look a certain way, but you're trying not to get bulky. It's quite the opposite. You're not going to get bulky. You need to build muscle. You're going to have the shape and the physique that you want when you build muscle, I promise you. Lift heavy. KC, just wanted to say thank you for the awesome content. Makes me laugh every day. Glad I can help. Glad I can help. All right, last chance for questions. Live on Rumble and YouTube at The Daily Swole. Spotify, Apple Podcast, The Daily Swole. Today's episode is episode 3210. Yeah, there's no such thing as sculpting. There's no such thing as toning. That's just building muscle and being less fat. There's no such thing as toning. That's just getting leaner. So there's no such thing as that. Sheena, I used my fractional plates for the first time yesterday. Even though I only had 2 pounds, I could totally tell the difference. Your goal for every session is to like add half a pound or a pound and try to add a rep. You want to add a little bit and then add a rep. That's the goal. If you get the same reps, you still progressively overload it. But your goal is to add a little weight and add another rep. And then you know your training's on point and your recovery's on point. Angel Hernandez, I'm 320. Should I lose the weight, then gain muscle? No, you should be lifting weights to gain muscle now and get your nutrition in order, and you'll lose fat over time. Focus on building muscle. Don't do the whole, I'm going to lose weight first. No. Build muscle, because you're just going to lose muscle with the fat. And you don't have enough muscle as it is. And most of the time, people are fat because they have insulin resistance issues because they're just eating too much crap and they don't have any lean mass. No bone density, no muscle mass. You lift more muscle mass, you're going to improve your insulin sensitivity and you're going to metabolize more fat on your body and you'll lean out. Make sure you freaking subscribe. Follow me on TikTok. Follow the podcast. Opinion, venison or seafood? For what? Venison, I mean meat. Meat over seafood. Every day, my opinion. All right. We're about to wrap up. Fam, thank you for being here. If you're watching on TikTok, come on over to Rumble or YouTube at The Daily Swole and follow the rest of the show. So we're here just for the question portion. Now we're going to shift gears. We're going to watch some ridiculous Instagram, well, maybe from TikTok too. Going to watch some ridiculous videos. Maybe cover some stuff on some current events. Let me see what we got here. Anything new? Anything that I shared? No, maybe I didn't share anything fancy, but we're going to get into some videos and get into some trending stuff. Elena Marie, what advice would you give to someone who's thinking about competitive bodybuilding? I mean, just understand what you're getting involved with. I never wanted to do competitive bodybuilding because I want to enjoy what I do, and I'm doing it for other reasons. I'm not doing it for superficial reasons to get on stage, you know, to be judged by other people. Like, you look better. Like, it just never was interesting to me. Just understand what it's going to take. And it's not a healthy pursuit, just my personal take on it. Extreme dieting, extreme stress. It's not something you do for health. So understand why you're doing it, and then understand that there might be, it depends on what direction you're looking at. If you're going to be taking exogenous hormones and that kind of approach, just be mindful of that kind of commitment, because a lot of people really damage their bodies physically and psychologically by doing competitive bodybuilding because it's very extreme. Is the hip abductor machine good? Pushing out to the sides? Yeah, that's great. Make sure you also do the adductor machine. If you want big quads, you need some sort of squat pattern movement, like a leg press or a hack squat or a barbell squat, some quad focused squat, a leg extension, and adductor work, and you're going to have some beefy quads. A lot of people don't have big legs because they have skinny adductors, inner thigh. Make sure you're training your inner thighs. Kim says, a friend of mine is prepping for a bodybuilding competition. She is miserable. It's so strict. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. It is true. All right. Signing off on TikTok. Come on, join on YouTube or Rumble at The Daily Swole. Maybe I'll pop back on a TikTok live later, but make sure you come on over. So we'll see you over there. The Daily Swole. It's available everywhere. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you soon. Again, if you're interested in merch, check the link in my bio. Buy one, get one 50% off. And we'll see you next time. Peace out, Beaches. All right. Excellent. That was nice. Oh, Pinkston. Did you enjoy the live stream? Where's my Pinkston? Oh, Pinkston Churchill. Oh, Pinkston Churchill. That's sweet beesh. Let me see. Can we show you on camera? Let's see. Look at that sweet beesh. Where is she? You feeling better, Mama? You feeling better? She sleepies? Oh, look at the sleepies. Oh. Pinkston Churchill. You're so cute. You're so cute, baby. I love you. I give you kisses. Good girl. Good, sweet girl. Giving her some pets right now. Sweet, sweet, sweet church. Sweet, sweet church. All right, fam, you know what time it is. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's deep. All right, let's do it. Let's get into some Balls Deep content. Someone said number 2 for Balls Deep, please. You called it. We're going to kick it off with Fat Experience.
What's in the box?
Oh, my God. Thank you, Aaron. Holy shit. Everyone, turn your phone into widescreen landscape mode so you can fit this on your freaking phone.
So powerful.
You're going to need a tablet for this one.
And I think so much of the fat experience is intertwined in diet culture and the messaging to shrink yourself and take up less space. And I also didn't know I was allowed to not diet. Like, I think that's like what the message is. Like, if you're fat, you just need to be on a diet so you're not fat. Existing as fat never was an option. Mm-hmm. So I just think anything that continues to do that work and spread that message is just so badass.
Jesus Christ. The Fab Fatties. How many chins? More chins than a Chinese telephone book. That's an old one. People are like, what's a telephone book? What's a telephone book? Oh my God. $10. She's 23. All right. I'm making a call here. All right. I'm making a call. We're going to do this one first because the last one is last for a reason. I think you guys know
What's in the box?
I think you know what to expect. It's going to be last for a reason.
I say fat because, well, I am fat. Shocker. Fat is just a word, but it's loaded with so much shame, judgment, and harm.
Yep.
That's not on us. That's on our culture's obsession with fitness. Reclaiming fat is not accessible to everybody due to it being weaponized for centuries.
Reclaiming fat? Reclaiming fat? Anyone reclaim fat yesterday? Reclaim fat reclamation? Is that what we're going with now?
Don't force it. Start where you're at. However, remember this. Fat is not the problem. Anti-fatness is. And body liberation is for you. Wherever you're at.
Hold on a second. I got a burp. Oh, that was good. Come on.
I gave it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
If your at is fat therapist, yeah. any advice you have should just be ignored across the board. Anyone reclaiming fat? Any fat reclamation? Fat reclamation. Anyone? Anyone reclaiming fat? Anyone? Fat reclamation? No? Okay. Okay, we need some balls deep edits to like wash this down, but we'll do one more. This one's called Bathrooms.
What's in the box?
Now, with a title like Bathrooms, I was automatically, okay, we're doing this later. We're not doing this second. We're going to do this video last. So, jump scare for sure. So anyone eating, was it 2? It depends. West Coast, maybe 11 o'clock. This one's called Bathrooms. So I'm warning you. Look, I think it's responsible. I think I'm being responsible, warning you ahead of time. All right. Bathrooms. Here we go.
So you're willing to make and support a law preventing an entire demographic of people from entering a bathroom?
Nope.
Based upon the possibility that they might assault someone.
If you're mentally deranged and you're a man and you think you're a woman, yeah, you shouldn't be going in a woman's bathroom because you're a predator. You're mentally deranged, and hey, there are a lot of mentally disturbed people in this country, but they shouldn't be allowed in what's a space for someone to like go to the bathroom and be half fucking naked and vulnerable.
The same chances as anyone else that goes to the bathroom. And
what?
Zero statistical evidence proving a trend.
Pretty much most people that are promoting this trans bullshit are pedophiles. We know that for a fact. They are sexual fetishists. And this is how it's manifesting itself in society. So, yay.
You'll vote a man with a closed case, E. Jean Carroll, and multiple other allegations into the highest office of the...
Allegations from a mentally insane person. It's a good thing the justice system isn't weaponized against a specific political affiliation.
And the President of the United States?
Holy shit. That was it? So that made no sense. Look at her fucking eyes. You can't make this stuff up, dude.
The eyes, Chico. They never lie.
Well, I could be wrong.
Look at her eyes.
But I believe diversity is an old wooden ship that was used during the Civil War era.
Shut up, bitch!
Now, once you've had sex with the woman, she'll naturally start to depend on you, okay? All women do this.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
There are no more shenanigans, no more tomfoolery, no more ballyhoo.
Okay, that was a nice rip. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. If you're just listening, there's like 5 piercings in her nose. That's got to be a record. Chains on the noses, yeah. Okay, let's see. Throwback time. Let's go. Oh, I thought I muted it. Sorry, I did that into the microphone. I was like, hocking up. Okay, let's do this one. Jump scare.
Privilege regardless of her eating disorder.
Bitch, what?
Especially when people who have eating disorders who are thin are treated 10 years faster than fat people.
You're making shit up.
I don't even know what that means, where you're getting that data from. 10 years faster? Come on, that doesn't even make any sense.
Fat people have eating disorders, we are not believed. It can take as long as 13 years to get diagnosed. Because of fat phobia. Whereas when a thin person has an eating disorder of some kind, it can take them under 3 years to get diagnosed.
Where are you getting this information?
Mind you, I don't care if she has an eating disorder. That's not my business because her body is not my business.
Yet you're saying she has privilege. But her body is not my business, as I shit all over her eating disorder. Oh, that was nice. Let's do it. Oof. Oh. Which one should we do? Let's do this one.
At the doctor's, I say, oh, I don't want to be weighed today.
And the doctor says, well, I don't fucking care about what you want. This is my job. This is what I do. Shut the fuck up or go somewhere else.
I want to talk about my fatness at the doctor. I say, oh, I'm not here to talk about my weight. I'm here to talk about fill in the blank, whatever the issue actually is.
That's interesting.
Which is probably your lifestyle habits, which is why you're morbidly obese. I don't want to talk about my weight. Okay, this isn't a therapy session. Like, what do you want to talk about today? Well, I want to talk about what my problem is. The problem is you live on cake.
They refuse to test me for certain things because of my fatness.
I'm going to stop you right there. What doctor refuses to test you? They get paid for it. What are you talking about? They get to bill the insurance companies. What doctor is like, nah, we don't want to run a test?
Something I've never said, but I've thought about is
I'm going to the fucking gym. Something you've never said. I'm not going to eat this cake. Oh, younger Papa Swolio. So based. Oh, younger Papa Swolio. You make us the laughing times. You make it laugh. You make us all laugh, younger Papa Swolio. Thank you. Very nice.
Hi, puppy.
All right, fam, let's give away today's Swole card. Thanks for being here again. Make sure you subscribe, share the show with your friends, leave a 5-star review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Rumble people, make sure you exit out of the live chat and hit the thumbs up button, at least before you leave. Please do so. It helps tremendously. And it's always a little disappointing how many people don't hit the thumbs up button. It helps tremendously. It's free. Please hit the thumbs up. A lot of you are just did that. So please hit the thumbs up button, whether you're watching on Rumble or YouTube. Thank you. And SwoleNormousX.com to join the fam today. We got new stuff. We got new yoga. We got new merch. We got a lot of new stuff, especially coming up this week. Very exciting for the new drops in the app this coming week. So really nice. Thank you, Bumble Hunter. Appreciate you. Let's give away today's Swole card. Hashtag Swole Season for a chance to win today's Swole card. Oh, yeah. Nice rip. That was solid. Winner, chicken dinner. One shot, one kill. Headshot, Barry Anderson. Mr. Anderson.
Congratulations!
Mr. Anderson. Barry J. Anderson. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 3210 in the subject. Your mailing address in the body of the email. That's fantastic. Congratulations, Barry. Thanks for playing. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Appreciate you. Again, all the links down below. Join the fam. Check out merch. We got a lot of stuff going on, so appreciate you, fam. Thanks for being here. Barry, go get yourself that delicious Swole card. You earned it. And everyone else, we will see you tomorrow for 3211. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Your boy, Papa Swolio.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they can't left and they so mad, it's like
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint you. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking